right, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Advisory. I hope you guys are all doing well. I have a couple of announcements before we get started with our activity for the day. The main announcement that I have today is to make sure that you check Longhorn Lookup on Tuesday and Thursday of this week. We have two more STAR tests happening this week for biology on Tuesday and US history on Thursday. So those tests are happening on those days. If you are taking those tests, make sure that you get lots of rest the night before, eat a decent breakfast the morning of, and do your absolute best. If you are not taking those tests, it's not a total shutdown day. You will have your regular classes, but you still need to check Longhorn Lookup to see if they are in irregular places because we may be using one of your class periods for testing. So everybody make sure you check the Longhorn Lookup not only today, but the morning of Tuesday and Thursday to see if anything may have changed. Last week, the testing went so smoothly, and that is a thanks to all the teachers and students in this school for helping it go as well as it did. So thank you guys, and let's do it again this week. All right, today in advisory, our main topic is procrastination.
But you know what? We'll get to it later.
I'm just kidding. We're going to get to it now. Look, I'm as bad of a procrastinator as anybody. Any students or teachers who have worked with me can attest to that. And so I get a lot of inspiration from guys like this. This guy's name is Tim Urban. We may have seen a smaller clip of this in advisories past, but it was so long ago that even I couldn't remember. But I think the entire talk is worth our time, especially now that we're getting towards the end of the year and it's going to be a lot easier to procrastinate and to forget to do things. And so I think it's an important lesson to remind ourselves of what happens when we procrastinate, what happens in our brain, and how we can overcome those things. So you're going to listen to this talk, and then you will have this discussion about procrastination. What is your experience with procrastination? Is there a time where you've waited until the last minute and it caused problems for you? What is something that motivates you to get boring, uninteresting, or even difficult work done? And what is one thing that you've been procrastinating on that you're going to try to get done or start today? And then you're going to make a list of the things you need to get done this week. And you can discuss these things or you can just write about them or both. So that is that. Also, during the days of testing, our advisories for those of us that are in regular classes will just be study halls. And so if there's something that you've been procrastinating on or need to get done this week, then those study halls on Tuesday and Thursday during advisory are going to be very helpful for you. So please use them. On Wednesday, we'll have a regular advisory. We're going to continue our conversation about how to get jobs. And then Friday of this week and Monday of next week, we have no school. So we have a 4-day weekend coming up. So get excited for that as well. Short week this week. Let's make the best of it. Be good to yourself and others. And I will see you on Wednesday.